बातों को गाते जाऊंगा ਵੇਖਣ ਨੂੰ ਚੁੱਕ ਚਰਖਾ ਗਲੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਪਾਵਾਂ ਵੇ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਪਾਣੀ ਬੈਕਤ ਦੀ ਸੰਗ ਤੇਰੀਆਂ ਯਾਦਾਂ ਨੇ ਪਾਵਾਂ ਵੇ ਮਾਈਆਂ ਤੇਰੇ ਵੇਖਣ ਨੂੰ Desperado, in this together we live or we die. Oh, we can go wherever you want, London or Paris. Yeah, we could take a drop top and or a horse and carriage. It's a crime, we don't know what to do with you. How to touch you and love you like I will do. Oh, I promise you that we won't look back no more. Oh, chica, bonita, I'm taking you with me this time. Te quiero, te amo. Just tell me you'll stay by my side. So let's say adios and leave all our troubles behind. Desperado, desperado, in this together we live or we die.
I would die for you, baby. Anywhere you be at, I would fly to you, baby. Trying things I wouldn't try for you, baby. I mean, I don't really smoke, but I get high with you, baby. We could keep it clean, we could get dirty. Whatever you like, जो भी तेरी मर्जी. नहीं मिलेगा भी तेरी जैसी लड़की.
You guys excited? I don't know, man. I don't think they're that excited.
I don't hear it.
All right, can we get the bride sides to make some more noise? Come on, let's hear it.
Wow,
That was
showing
pretty
up.
good.
Could we get the groom side to make it a little bit louder in here?
All right. I think we need both sides now to make some noise. Let's go, let's hear it. Both sides, everyone. Woo!
What's up, everyone? I'm Varun.
And I'm Tarun.
and we're very excited to be your MCs for tonight to celebrate this beautiful couple in front of us.
Let's go.
TG and Angeli.
Make some noise. Let's go. Come on, guys.
Now, Parth, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
What's your connection to this wonderful couple?
Ah, man, this takes me back. So I am Parth, of course. I am Anjali's cousin. I've known her for, God, I can't even remember, middle school maybe? And that's the first time I met her. And since then, we have kept in touch. We have visited each other. I even visited them in Boston when they were there. And anytime I have a problem, whether it's school, parents, relationships, she is my go-to person because, oh my God, the advice that she gives, her loving nature, and just who she is as a person is just amazing.
Absolutely.
Dude, amazing.
Let's get a round of applause for Angeli.
What about you, Baron?
Well, I have a story about that.
Let's hear it.
I met TG, as I call him, Tarun, 10 years ago. I had just moved to San Francisco, and our really good friend Narayan texts both of us, and he says, "Bro, you gotta meet TG. Y'all would totally get along." So we texted, and we found this really cute hole-in-the-wall Thai spot.
Dude, I love some Thai food.
So good
So
in San Francisco. Parth, we talked for 3.5 hours about one topic.
Oh, hold on, let me guess. Knowing Tarun, okay, it's gotta be one thing. Sports.
Close, but not really. We talked about love for 3.5 hours.
Are you serious, love?
We talked about how excited we were to fall in love, what it would feel like to fall in love, how one day we hope to fall in love.
Oh my God, he is such a softie.
Such a softie.
Softie.
No, we're real men. We're really
Yeah,
serious
I
men.
know 100%.
And I will say,
Yo, it's all about that toxic masculinity, isn't it?
absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
I will say, it's really wonderful to see TG and Anjali's love now. A love that is so nurturing, a love that is so welcoming, a love that is expansive. It's incredible.
That was beautiful. Come on, guys. Let's hear some noise for TG. Come on. So, I wanted to welcome you guys all to the Sangeet tonight, and this is going to be split up into 2 acts. Act 1, as both of us would like to call it,
The origin story.
Oh yeah. This is going to talk about who they were individually before they met each other, the stuff that they went through, the trials, the tribulations, whatever made them who they are as the amazing, loving, just all around great people that we know them today.
Absolutely. And I will extend an optional invitation to each and every one of you to participate in a fun little drinking game.
This is going to be fun.
If you hear the words TG, Tarun, Anjali, or Ange anytime tonight, you're welcome to take a sip.
If you're feeling extra confident in yourself, TG and Ange, you can take 2 sips. What do you think?
2 sips.
2 sips?
Yeah.
Oh man. So, Varun, I have to ask you one thing. Have you noticed do you think they've noticed the elephant in the room?
Ooh, the elephant. I see these peacock feathers. Is that what you're talking about?
No.
Oh.
There's a huge elephant in this room. This is a North meets South wedding.
Oh,
Yeah.
Right.
This is
Dude, you're right. Parth, let me tell you something. I have a little bit of experience myself with a 2-state marriage.
seriously? Yo,
Let me hear from
Let's go.
my South Indian wife, Abby.
let's go. Make some noise. Make some noise.
So, I've been married for 5 years, which basically makes me a scholar on South Indian culture.
Oh yeah.
And-
Expert.
An
Total
expert. And there's one thing I've noticed.
Yeah.
As spicy as their dosa and their sambar is, their moves on the dance floor are spicier.
Yeah? Dude, I'm excited for these dance moves. So excited. So let me tell you something though. I'm a Patel. Anjali's a Patel. And, you know, us being good Jews, there's a couple things that are pretty important to us. The first one, commitment to family. Very important. Commitment to wealth. I mean, come on. Who hasn't walked into a Subway or 7-Eleven and seen a Gujarati behind there? Right? The last one is probably the most important. Get this. Garba and Ras.
Ooh.
I mean, it's so important that Anjali was like, you have to say this. You have no choice. There is no creative freedom in this. That's how important this was to her. She's like, no, Parth, you can't alter this script. This is what you gotta say. It's
It's
my
a
wedding.
dictatorship.
That's all
what
it
we
is.
live
Hey,
in.
TG, man, I'm sorry, but this is her show. So, for those of you guys that don't know, Garba and Ras is this traditional Gujarati dance hailing from like the north. Oh, I will, don't worry. I'll show you. It leads up to the New Year, Diwali. It celebrates the Harvest Festival, but also the triumph over good over evil. So, as our crowd really wants to see, I think we should do some Garba and Ras. What do you
Let's
think?
do it.
Let me get the good Jews up here. Come on, guys.
Let's hear for the
make
good
some
Jews.
noise. Let's go.
Raise your hand if you've experienced some gully gully love in this house.
Come on, make some noise. You guys can do better than that. That was low energy. More noise, more
Let's
noise.
try it again. Raise your hand if you've experienced some gully gully love.
Okay.
That's right. I first met the Gully Gullies 9 years ago.
Okay.
I was in San Francisco and I couldn't make it home to Maryland for Christmas one year. And KG and JG, as I call them, Kalpan and Jayraj Gully Gully, insisted that I spend a few nights at their house.
That's hospitality right there.
It was amazing, and I got to see some of TG's stomping grounds.
TG.
I got to taste what he claimed was the best pizza in the world.
Yeah, you mean Chicago pizza?
But it was very average pizza.
Yeah, tell me deep dish is so much better.
Deep dish is way better. But the best part about this, Sister Rose's side, was getting to spend time with the Gullah Gullies. The Gullah Gullies are so full of love, and they invite so many people into their fold of love. And they're not just amazing with their love, they're not just amazing with how they cultivate intentional spaces, they know how to dance.
No way.
They do. So I'd love to invite the Gullah Gullies on stage.
Let's hear it for the Gullah Gullies. Everyone make some noise!
Everybody standing with us. Come on, let's take a family Grammy picture. Abby, remember when they ain't believe in me? Now she like, see, that's my cousin on TV. Now we getting it in, we gon' make it, and they gon' hate it, and I'm his favorite. I can't deny it. I'm a straight rider. When we get together,
You've got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me. When the road looks rough ahead and you're miles and miles from your nice warm bed, you just remember what your old past said. Or you got a friend in me. Yeah, you got a friend in me.
Hey, Diktana, 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 Diktana.
Hey, Diktana, 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 Diktana.
आज पड़ेगा सबको गाना. Diktana, 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 Diktana.
ಏನಮ್ಮಿ ಯಾರಮ್ಮಿ ನೀನಮ್ಮಿ ಆಗೋಯ್ತು ನನ್ನ ಬಾಳು ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಕಮ್ಮಿ
ಹೂ ಕಣ್ಣ ನಂಗೂ ಹಂಗೆ ಆಯ್ತು ಕಣ್ಣ ಪ್ರೀತಿನೇ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಕಣ್ಣ ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಬಂದು ಒತ್ತುಕೊಳ್ಳ
ಬೆಳದಿಂಗ್ಳು ನೀನೇ ನಮ್ಮಿ ಲಾಲಿನ ಹಾಡ್ಲೆ ನಮ್ಮಿ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿ ಹಂಗ್ ಕಾಣ್ತೀಯಮ್ಮಿ ದೃಷ್ಟಿನ ತೆಗಿಲೆ ನಮ್ಮಿ
Yo, Varun, man, that was mind-blowing.
Give it up for the
Oh my God, we need to hear more. Come on, make some noise for the Gullah Gullies. Come on.
That was beautiful.
Yeah, I think this side was louder, though.
Oh, you think so?
I think so. Yeah, this side was definitely louder.
Oh, maybe they might be.
I think they are.
We'll find out later.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
let's do that. We'll save it. We'll give you guys a break.
Yeah.
So, Varun, man, family is super important, don't you think?
Super.
And I think it's safe to say that for them, it's super important.
Yeah.
There's one thing, though, that is just as important as family, though. It's the family that you choose. Yeah, so let me tell you something. In 7th grade, Angeli got on the bus to go to middle school. And little did she know that on that bus ride, she would meet one of her lifelong friends. A bus ride, can you imagine that?
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, I think we should have Vinita Daminini come up and kind of enlighten us on this. Give it up for Vinita.
రమ్మంటే చూస్తారు పొట్టి పొట్టి కౌని వేస్తే పట్టి పట్టి చూస్తారు ఒక కాదు కౌను కాదు కట్టులోన ఏముంది మీ కళ్ళల్లోనే అంతా ఉంది మీ మగ బుద్ధే వంకర.
Hi everyone. So I'm Benita, and I had no idea that Angeli was going to use a bus story for the introduction. So I've known Angeli for 20 years now, ever since 7th grade. We rode the bus together, and then we became best friends and rode the same bus together for the next 4 years. I've known her through most of her young adult life, basically through every stage. She had an emo stage where she would post the cringiest away AIM messages. We talked about her Abercrombie stage at the bachelor party. She had her ATL ratchet stage. Her Washington, D.C. strong, independent brown girl that don't need no man stage. Her California dreamin' lawyer stage. And now her newlywed stage. In all these stages, her character has always remained constant. From childhood, she was always thinking of other people before herself. And I have her to thank for many things. For example, I used to always bite my nails for years growing up. Nothing my mom ever tried could ever stop it. One day on a bus ride home after school, Angeli saw my bruised nail beds and made me a bet, all excited, that she could grow her nails longer than mine. Ever since that day, just like that, no more biting, and I've had long nails since. 2 years later, years later, at 2 a.m. after a night out in DC, I had found out that Angeli made that bet on purpose that day because she was afraid I would have ugly boy nails forever. So that's just one of the many stories to show that Angeli always knows what her friends need, even before they know themselves. Angeli, thank you for always looking out and always looking upwards and onwards. And Tarun, I can't be happier of the partner Angeli chose to share her life and love with. Welcome to the family.
How many of the boys in the crowd do you think looked at their nails when she said that about having ugly boy nails? Let's be real.
I looked at it.
I'll
I'll
be
be
honest.
honest. Good thing I cut
I'll
it
have you
yesterday.
know I manicure at least once a week, just so you know.
Oh, I got to get on that train. Abby.
I'm lying.
It's me signing up for that.
So, Angeli has some great friends.
Totally.
Dude.
And I feel like we got a good glimpse into what she was like growing up.
Yeah, I think so too.
I don't know if you know this, but for Tarun, his identity was really formed in high school.
High school?
High school.
You mean that awkward phase where you might have an emo stage?
That may or may not have been true. Pen Masala may have been involved.
Pen Masala, let's go.
But that was a formative period for him. Shout out to Monte Vista. Parth, how much do you know about Monte Vista?
Nothing actually.
So they are the second best high school in the Bay Area after Lynbrook.
Second?
I'm kidding. Alright, we get it. Y'all won Quiz Bowl and varsity chess. Yeah,
Yeah, varsity chess is huge though, okay? Come on.
It's huge.
Like football? Nothing.
Nothing. One thing to know about this Monte Vista crew, I learned this from the other Varun Gadi earlier today, that it is also known as the Monte Vista cult.
I don't like that.
You don't like that?
Yeah, it's a cult. Who wants to join a cult?
I am curious about it. So,
Okay.
what do you say we invite two people up to tell us a little bit more about this cultish vibe?
Yeah, it's 2023. I think we can we can be open to some cult vibes, right? Yeah, let's go.
Let's welcome Arvind and Prashant to the stage.
Ils étaient rencontrés sur les bancs de l'école, entre une heure de colle, de maths ou un cours d'espagnol. C'était une fille fun, fanat de football. Lui ne craignait pas les balles, c'était le goal. Ce qu'il lui promettait, c'était des balades en corvette. Pour l'instant en survette, il volait des mobilettes. Mais entre eux c'était toujours complicité, escale sur un piédestal, un rêve délimité. S'il devenait triangle.
I feel like we got kind of a rough setup there.
That's true,
About
yeah.
Monte
Monte
Vista.
Vista is actually #1 from the Bay Area, not Lynbrook. Hey everyone, my name is Arvind. I'm here with Prashant. We're a few of Tarun's closest friends, but we've both built our relationships with Tarun in very different ways. So today we want to tell you a little bit about our relationships with Tarun.
We're both very close to Tarun, but our journeys to get there have been very different. So that's what this speech is going to be about. Go for it.
I'd like to talk about the power of talking on the phone. like actually talking. So once upon a time, people used to pick up the phone, dial a number in, and just hope the other person would pick up. If they didn't pick up, you couldn't text them, you just have to hope. You could call again, and they would pick up that time. And there's something really special about that time. I remember that feeling of being excited to pick up the phone, call a friend, and the anticipation of whether they'd pick up. This is a feeling that I became very close to starting in 7th grade, thanks to my friendship with Tarun. Our friendship was really built on the power of talking on the phone. And we've had a lot of different types of calls, but today I want to share the 3 that hold a special place in my heart. So call type number 1. This is the call of emotional expression. These calls were a place for us to express ourselves and all the feelings that we had as young teenagers. Often it was about the books that we were reading, actually. You might have thought it was about girls, but it was actually deeper topics. In 7th grade, we read a book about a guy who played high school basketball. I'm forgetting the name of the book. It was a fictional book. But as a result of this book, I had to put up with daily conversations with Tarun about how this guy wasn't actually that good, and that Tarun could beat him, and that he was going to make it to the NBA eventually. And I just want to say, you still got time, man. Another book that we dove into quite a bit was The Giver. Some of you might have read this in middle school. And we talked about how we always wanted to live our lives optimizing to spend time and effort on the people that were most important to us. Thinking back, I'm realizing how strange it is that we didn't spend time gossiping or creating drama or doing the things that normal middle school kids talk about. But it's all good. We're making up for it now.
So I actually met Tarun in 1st grade in Foster City, and we didn't actually talk to each other for 6 years. So we then reconnected in middle school, Kennedy Middle School, shout out. And the biggest realization I had was, I don't know if there's another person that I have more kind of unsaid acknowledgements with than Tarun. I met this guy and I was like, wow, we are only children dealing with tiger parents and their focus. This is actually even dorkier. Our dads worked at the same company, and we used to wear their swag into high school together. And it wasn't like a cool, they worked at Oracle. Not cool. Kind of cool. And then one of my favorite kind of core memories is we actually taught each other our favorite sports. So we used to go to this park called Jollyman Park every day or every week. And Tarun would teach me how to shoot a basketball, and I'd teach him how to play catch with a baseball. And I've never admitted this for like the whole time we've known each other, but it's your wedding, it's a public venue, and I'm willing to admit that I think I picked the wrong sport. So that's the biggest gift I think I could give you today.
Okay, moving on to call type number 2. This is the infamous singing judgment. So, in middle school and high school, I would go to the library, borrow CDs, and rip them into my music library. I'm sorry, Angeli, if I get in trouble for that, I hope you represent me. Then I would create CDs for Tarun. So really, I'm the source of most of his music. But, giving credit where it's due, he took these songs and created his own unique Tarun rendition. So almost every day after getting home, a couple hours later, I'd get a call from Tarun with this daily rendition. At this time, it was mostly American pop songs. This is before Bollywood music was cool. And they'd all go the same way. I'd pick up the phone. I wouldn't even say anything. I'd just start to hear Tarun sing. And then at the end of it, he would ask me, rate it on a scale of 1 to 10. I've given him a 9 a few times, but I still have held out on giving the perfect 10. But maybe it'll happen this weekend. The funny thing is, I think my mom has heard those renditions a few times too. This is back in the day where anybody could pick up the phone and you'd hear what was going on the line.
All right, so my phase 2 with Tarun was our young adult YA phase. In our 20s, we took a few years to figure out ourselves at Dartmouth or Oakland or Berkeley or New York. And then I think we came back pretty strong into each other's lives, and I think we took a page, we took a page out of your book with Arvind and started actually calling each other versus just assuming we had this telepathic connection that we did 10 years ago. The topics have also changed and I think have become a little bit more mature. So today, we're both extremely passionate about building our own businesses, and watching your journey has been a huge inspiration and influence to me. Tarun brings this like HBS, man in the arena vibe to building companies, and I have a more thoughtful, mindful approach. So it's a good combination. All jokes aside, I think with many of the folks here, you know, and I'm no exception, Tarun has been an incredible mentor to me through my relationships, my own health, creating internal happiness, and I think the favorite conversations I have are the ones where, you know, we've realized that there's many obstacles that we've had to go through, and it's something we're always there for each other for. So that's our young adult life.
All right, call type number 3. This is my last call type. This is the sleepover call. So when we all moved away to college, and even after, we couldn't see each other much. And this is a call that me, Prashant, Tarun, Shriram are very familiar with. We didn't want to take away from the time we could spend with each other, so we'd spend all night on the phone just talking to each other and not sleeping. And often these calls would be about girls and the problems that we were facing. On one of these calls, we learned about Angeli, and the way I knew that she might be the one wasn't the way that you'd expect. There are times that Tarun is trying to manifest something, and those of you who know him well, you notice that his voice goes up, starts talking faster, and usually what this means is he's not sure if what he's saying is true. But when he spoke about Angeli, though, I could hear calm confidence in his voice about why she was the right person for him. It was a very different vibe than what I'd heard in the past, and I could tell it was one based on real connection and not just infatuation. So I'm so happy that I was able to experience that moment, and I'm so happy to be here. Congrats you two, and love you both.
All right, so my third phase of Tarun relationship is the TG and Ange phase. For those of you counting, I think that's 2 sips of your drink. So about 3 to 4 years ago, Tarun and I made the conscious decision to let Angeli into our relationship. I think it's been a journey where there has almost never been a single moment that isn't filled with laughter or some weirdly probing discussion topic that keeps us awake the whole night. You both are constantly experimenting in ways to build off of each other and setting a strong example for all of us on balance, caring, graciousness, and even swagger, and the swagger that a married couple should have. One of my favorite anecdotes is I'll never forget, we went to watch a movie at an AMC in Boston, and I'm like a rule follower generally, and we walk into the theater and Tarun and Angeli basically start pulling like a 4-course meal out of their backpacks, and Nicole Kidman goes on and they both belt out her entire kind of dialogue for the AMC promo ad. And the biggest thing, I think about that moment a lot, weirdly. I think you guys are both like so unapologetically into enjoying the smallest of moments, creating memories, bringing folks like us all to Mexico City. And I just want to say, I think both of you, there's no obstacles you cannot surmount. And most of the incredible moments in my life over the last few years have had both of you in the middle of it. So, thank you both. I love you guys.
Sorry, we just have to say one more thing. We had one more person that was supposed to be with us today, Kasturi. She was also one of our very good friends. Unfortunately, she couldn't make it, but she wanted to send all the love she could to both of you.
That was beautiful.
Yeah, that was a speech, man. Oh my god. I think I had a tear in my eye.
Yeah, me too. Although I was a little distracted because an exciting thing happened to me during the speech.
What was that?
Kunal from Monte Vista appointed me as an honorary member of the Monte Vista cult.
Wait, does that mean me too?
I mean, it could be you, but you didn't get the invite, dude. Sorry. Their recruiting apparatus for this cult is pretty strong. It makes you feel like, is this a cult or is it a multi-level marketing scheme?
Wait. Isn't that a pyramid scheme?
Yeah, like a Brulala, that whole thing.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to join a pyramid scheme.
Yeah, maybe not, right?
I'll pass.
Yeah, but
was it Lynbrook? Was that the one high school that was better than that? Yeah, Lynbrook?
One person over here is cheering.
Never mind.
Now, we all know these Bay Area kids are legit. It was in this crew that our doe-eyed brown boy became the man that he is. He came in with a full force with his love for Obama and Masala, and was just received by this group and nourished in this group and grew in this group. And so, I would love to invite this crew on stage to show us a little dance and a little bit of love for TG and Angeli.
Let's hear it for the MVHS dance. Let's go, guys! Make some noise! Make some noise!
इश्क में दिल बना है, इश्क में दिल फना है, ओ मिटा दे या बना दे, मैंने तुझको चुना है, ओ तेरे सारे रंग ओढ़ के तेरा हुआ मैं सबको छोड़ के, इश्क नहीं करना नाप तोल के राज खोल के आया हूँ मैं सबको बोल के ओ मैं था चलिया तेरी ओर तेरा चलिया है जोर तेरा होया मैं यार में भूले आए संसार में चलिया तेरी ओर तेरा चलिया है जोर तेरा होया मैं यार में भूले आए संसार में जग तेरे लिए छोड़िया दिल तेरे संग जोड़िया अब तेरा मैं तो हो गया आगे तुझे मैं खो गया जग तेरे लिए छोड़िया दिल तेरे संग जोड़िया अब तेरे मैं तो हो गया आगे तुझे मैं खो गया
ਭੰਗੜੇ ਦੀ ਸ਼ਾਨ ਬਾਣੇ ਰੌਣਕਾਂ ਵੀ ਲਾਵਾਂਗੇ ਸੱਜਣਾ ਦਾ ਪਿਆਰ ਪਾ ਕੇ ਮਹਿਫਲਾਂ ਸਜਾਵਾਂਗੇ ਭੰਗੜੇ ਦੀ ਸ਼ਾਨ ਬਾਣੇ ਰੌਣਕਾਂ ਵੀ ਲਾਵਾਂਗੇ ਸੱਜਣਾ ਦਾ ਪਿਆਰ ਪਾ ਕੇ ਮਹਿਫਲਾਂ ਸਜਾਵਾਂਗੇ ਅੱਜ ਰੁੱਸੇ ਹੋਏ ਯਾਰ ਵੀ ਮਨਾਉਣੇ ਅੱਜ ਰੁੱਸੇ ਹੋਏ ਯਾਰ ਵੀ ਮਨਾਉਣੇ ਤੇ ਯਾਰਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਯਾਰੀ ਸੱਜਦੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਰਲ ਮਿਲ ਗੀਤ ਹੋਣੇ ਗਾਉਣੇ ਤੇ ਯਾਰਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਯਾਰੀ ਸੱਜਦੀ ਇਹ ਵਾਰ-ਵਾਰ ਦਿਨ ਨਹੀਂ ਆਉਣੇ ਤੇ ਯਾਰਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਯਾਰੀ ਸੱਜਦੀ
That my best friend, she a real bad got her own money. She don't need no on the dance floor. She had 2-3 drinks, now she twerking. She throw it out and come back in.
That's my best friend. She a real bad, drive her own car. She don't need no lift in a strip club. No, my girl gon' flip. Now she twerking, she throw it out and come back in hot. Best fan, you the baddest and you know it.
Never have you so cute, so
Give it up one more time for the high school, college, and DC
Let's
friends.
go. Wow, that was fire. Yo, I think at one point they were making it rain. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, I think so
yeah,
too.
they made
yeah.
it rain. Oh yeah, I think
kinda
they were
wanted-
better.
I kind of want to get up. Oh, you know what?
I think
it's
they were
funny you say that
Yeah.
because I did sense a little bit of energy from Monta Vista over there, where they felt a little threatened.
No, they killed it.
I know. So
I think they did better.
I was chatting with Kunal, and he was like, you know, maybe we should got to show them up and do one more thing.
Wait, really?
Yeah, and so I was like, hey man,
Yeah.
maybe not a dance again. Like you just did a dance. If you really want to do another dance from Monta Vista,
Yeah, I'm kind of tired of dances.
we got a lot more to go.
I'm kidding, guys. Don't worry.
It's too early to be tired. So let's see what else Monta Vista can do. Let's give a big round of applause for Greg and Kunal.
Let's go. Give it up for them, guys. Come on, make some noise.
Ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough, ain't no river wide enough to keep me from getting to you, baby. Remember the day I set you free.
I promise we're not a cult. We're just easily excitable. My name is Kunal. This is Greg. We had the pleasure of growing close to TG in our high school government class. The year was 2008, and TG was elected our government class president. Our very own Monta Vista Obama. But in true presidential fashion, immediately after winning the election, he stopped showing up for class prepared or on time. But my favorite memories with TG were outside of class. As nerds with not much to do, we'd spend hours in Safeway parking lots dreaming of the people we'd be and the people we would marry. And I just know if high school hopeless romantic TG could see himself today and the partner he found in Angeli, he'd let out a dude paired with a corny giggle, ecstatic to see those dreams come true. I met Tarun in our high school. I met Tarun in our high school English class, and to this day, Tarun remains the person I know with the highest ratio of English degrees earned to books read. To the end. But despite that, Tarun, the thing you have to know about him is that he still has the soul of this angsty author, poet type. I remember I once went to a party at Tarun's house in San Francisco, and he pulled me aside and into a room, and he put on some classical music for me, and I was thinking, all right, this is how it happens, I guess. But when he did this, he started telling me the life story of Alexander Hamilton, because that is what he was excited about at the time. And to be clear, this was before the Hamilton musical. Tarun just came up with it. And I remember thinking in that moment, man, I have so much love for Tarun, and I am so worried about Tarun's future dating prospects. And when this happened, fast forward now to once you had just started dating Angeli, he told us at some point that on their second date together, he wrote her a song in order to help express how he felt. And we were all thinking, Tarun, no, she's so cool, don't mess this up. But when she took it well, when she responded positively, I think that's when we all knew that she was the right one for our man So we've answered most of what we have to say about Tarun's story, but I think there's just one last question that we're going to do our best to answer. Check your phones if you want to see a little bit more about this question. How does a politics dork, angsty to the core, a Cupertinian, shooting hoops with his friend group at Monte Vista, supposed to be studying for the APs, grow up to land this girl way out of his league, Angeli?
His Obama-esque confidence with not a falter got him to Harvard, now got him to the altar by being a French debater, a capitalism hater. By 23, they placed him in charge of a campaign charter.
And every day with his EVB and talent on display across the bay, he'd smile and sing his heart out.
Inside, he was desperate to find himself a partner. A brother was ready to beg, steal, borrow, barter.
A campaign event came and his heart sparked a flame. Our man saw his future and he thought he had game. He said, let's go on, said veto, but his resolve remained. Wrote a pop song on the second date, his feelings explained.
Well, that's a bit much, he said. This guy is insane, man.
But he flashed his big heart, the feelings couldn't be contained. Man, so grab your passport to CDMX game. Because TG has won his campaign. What's your name, man? Tarun Galagali. His name is Tarun Galagali. He used to be dorky and always late, always late. Tarun Galagali, and his friends all call him TG. And tomorrow he'll marry Angeli. So just you wait, just you wait.
He's such a nice guy. He's very tall, like some, yeah.
You're the next Lin-Manuel Miranda.
I think I like to consider myself Eminem in my head, but only when it's playing.
That's how I view you too, Bart.
Yeah, I can't rap for my life.
I see you like that.
So sad. Yo, I don't know about you, but I'm kind of hungry.
Me too.
You guys hungry?
Should we take a little break and
I think we
maybe
should.
eat or something?
I think we should. I think at this time we're gonna take a pause in the Sangeet, and this concludes Act 1. We're gonna go ahead and open the bar back up. Just a quick announcement. All the food is gonna be Mexican and it is vegetarian, so please have every little piece of food that there is because it is fire. You can't get more authentic than Mexican food in Mexican. Am I right? Am I right? All right. If there is any food restrictions or allergies, please raise your hand. A wedding planner will come out and talk to you and try to get something for you guys, all right?
Dinner will be open in 5 minutes. In the meanwhile, get a drink, enjoy yourself, mingle, give the couple
Try your
some
hand
love.
at rap. Who knows? You might be the next Eminem.